Today's thought: past is a waste paper, present is a newspaper, future is a question paper. So, read and write carefully, otherwise, life will be a tissue paper. Today, we are going to see this poem Ulysses briefly. It little profits that an idle king by this still heart among these barren crags, mashed with an aged wife, I meet and all unequal laws unto a savage race. Idle means lazy or without work. Barren crags means treeless mountain top is called barren crags. The poet says that he doesn't have any profits of being a lazy king, an idle king. Idle means lazy. He doesn't have any profits of being a lazy king in the mountain valley. Barren crag means mountain valley. And sitting with the queen and ordering others doesn't give any profits for me. And he says that I don't have any interest in creating laws for the barbarian peoples. That hard and sleep and feed and no, not me. I cannot rest for travel. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those that loved me and alone, on shore, and when through scudding drifts the rainy Hades vexed the dim sea, I am become a name, for always roaming with a hungry heart that herd and sleep and feed and no, not me. I cannot rest for travel. So here the poet says that I know only to eat and sleep. I will drink life to the lees. All times I have enjoyed greatly, have suffered greatly, both with those. Drink life to the lees means drink to the very last drop here. Live life to the fullest. The poet says he only know to eat and sleep, but the people doesn't know about me. I am not interested to stay with the people who doesn't know about me. He says that I cannot take rest for my travel. He referred his life as a drink, and he is saying that I will drink the drink till its last drop. He is saying that I was being happy and sad in my life, that loved me and alone on shore, and when through scudding drifts the rainy Hades vexed the dim sea, I am become a name, for always roaming with a hungry heart. Scudding means moving rapidly because of the wind. Hades means a group of stars in the constellation Taurus, often associated with the rain. See the image of Hades. Vexed means upset. It's a past tense of vex. Here the poet says, I had been stayed alone with the people who loved me. And he says he is good at travel on shore, scudding drifts, rainy high days, and vexed dim sea. And he says, I have seen the people where I have travelled. Much have I seen and known cities of men and manners, climates, councils, governments, myself not least, but honored of them all, and drunk delight of battle with my peers. Peers means friends. So now the poet says, I have seen the people where I have travelled, and that behavior and culture, and they had treated me in a good way, and they didn't treat me with a disrespectful manner, and drunk delight of battle with my peers, fair on the ringing plains of windy Troy. I am a part of all that I have met, yet all experience is an arch wherethrough gleams that untravelled world whose margin fades. Here the poet says that he was one of the part in what he met, yet his experience was just an entrance. And he says the way of light is the untravelled world, and the poet described that untravelled world as death. Gleams means light. Forever and forever, when I move, how dull it is to pass, to make an end, to rust, unburnished, not to shine in use, as though to breathe, where life piled on life. To rust unvanished means to let go waste or without being used. Piled means past tense of pile, means place one on top of the other or assemble. Here the poet says that I would like to travel without an end, and he says that being here is a restful weapon, as though to breathe where life piled on life, were all too little and of one to me. Little remains, but every hour is saved from that eternal silence. Something more, a bringer of new things, and while it were. Now the poet says that only breathing is not a life, and also he says that even if I got a life above a life, this life is very much short to me to do what I wish. And he says that every minute is an experience for me. And while it were for some 3 suns to store and herd myself, and this grey spirit yearning in desire to follow knowledge like a sinking star beyond the utmost bound of human thought. 3 suns means 3 long years. Grey spirit means old man, soul. And utmost means most extreme. And the poet says Being in Ithaca for 3 years is hateful for me. Here, the poet says that, like the hiding star, the old soul searching the knowledge with desire. This poem Ulysses is divided into three parts. 1 to 32 lines Ulysses said to himself. 33 to 43 Ulysses said to the readers of the poem. 44 to 70 Ulysses said to the mariners. So today we learned the first part, 1 to 32 lines which Ulysses said to himself.